Imagine this for a moment. The day is finally over. The noise quiets down, the lights soften, and your body prepares for rest. And now imagine that with one simple intentional habit before bed, you give your body exactly what it needs to begin healing itself naturally through the night. 1 teaspoon. One small action. And yet the ripple effect can be powerful, because the body was designed to heal, restore, and rebalance when we allow it to. The body heals best at night because this is when it naturally shifts into repair mode, a process that has been built into human biology since the beginning of time. As the day ends and activity slows, the nervous system moves away from stress and alertness and toward rest and recovery. During sleep, the body reduces inflammation, repairs damaged tissues, balances hormones, and restores energy at a cellular level. This is especially important for older adults because healing may take longer, but it never stops. The body does not forget how to repair itself. It simply requires the right conditions to do so effectively. When you support the body before bed, you are not forcing healing, you are allowing it to happen the way it was designed to. At night, the brain clears waste products, muscles relax and rebuild, and organs such as the liver and digestive system perform deep cleansing and restoration work. Blood pressure lowers, heart rate slows, and breathing becomes more rhythmic, creating an internal environment that encourages healing rather than strain. This is why quality sleep is one of the most powerful forms of medicine available, and it costs nothing. Even when sleep is not perfect, simply resting in a calm, relaxed state still allows the body to repair itself in meaningful ways. Taking a simple teaspoon before bed represents more than nutrition. It represents timing. The body absorbs and utilizes nutrients differently at night, especially gentle natural foods that calm inflammation and support digestion. When taken at the right moment, this small habit can complement the body's overnight repair processes instead of competing with them. Heavy meals late at night force the body to digest when it should be healing, but a light, intentional choice supports rest and recovery. This is why simplicity matters more than quantity in the evening. As we age, the body becomes more sensitive to stress, poor sleep, and irregular routines. Nighttime healing becomes even more valuable because it determines how the body feels the next day. Joint stiffness, fatigue, brain fog, and low energy are often signs that the body did not fully enter its repair phase. Supporting nighttime healing helps reduce these symptoms gradually and naturally. Healing does not have to be dramatic to be effective, it simply needs to be consistent. There is also a deep connection between nighttime healing and the mind. When the mind feels safe and calm, the body follows. Letting go of worries before bed, slowing the breath, and creating a sense of gratitude allows the nervous system to relax. This mental state signals the body that it is safe to repair and restore. Fear and tension keep the body in survival mode, where healing is delayed, but calmness invites repair. The beauty of nighttime healing is that it works quietly, without effort or struggle. You do not have to control it or monitor it. You simply have to prepare the body and then step out of the way. Each night becomes an opportunity for renewal, no matter your age. When you respect the body's natural rhythm and give it gentle support before bed, you awaken not just more rested, but more resilient, more balanced, and more capable of healing itself day by day. One small habit can create big change because the body responds more powerfully to consistency than intensity. Many people believe healing requires dramatic actions, strict routines, or overwhelming effort, but the truth is that the body prefers gentle, repeated signals of care. A single teaspoon before bed may seem insignificant, yet when it is taken every night with intention, it becomes a message to the body that it is supported and valued. Over time, these small actions accumulate, shaping how the body functions, rests, and repairs itself. Healing rarely happens all at once. It unfolds gradually through daily choices that seem simple in the moment but become transformative over weeks and months. As we grow older, the body adapts best when changes are subtle and sustainable. Large, sudden shifts can create stress, while small habits blend naturally into daily life. This is why consistency matters more than perfection. Missing a day does not erase progress, but returning to the habit reinforces trust between you and your body. That trust is essential for healing, because when the body feels safe and supported, it works more efficiently. Small habits reduce pressure and remove fear, making it easier to stay committed without feeling overwhelmed. A simple nightly routine also strengthens awareness. When you take that teaspoon before bed, you pause, you slow down, you become present. This moment of mindfulness calms the nervous system and prepares the body for rest. The habit itself becomes a bridge between the busy energy of the day and the restorative stillness of the night. Over time, this pause trains the body to relax more easily, making sleep deeper and more refreshing. Better sleep then improves digestion, mood, energy, and immune function, creating a positive cycle of healing. Small habits are powerful because they influence behavior in other areas of life. When you commit to one simple act of self-care, it often leads to better choices throughout the day. You may eat more thoughtfully, move your body gently, or manage stress with greater patience. These changes happen naturally without force because the mind begins to identify with being someone who cares for their health. Healing becomes part of your identity rather than a task you must complete. There is also emotional strength in keeping promises to yourself, no matter how small. Each time you follow through, you build confidence and self-respect. This emotional shift has a direct impact on physical health because the body responds to feelings of safety, optimism, and control. Stress hormones decrease, inflammation softens, and the body enters a state more favorable for repair. What begins as a teaspoon before bed becomes a symbol of self-trust and commitment. Big change does not require big steps. It requires the courage to begin with something manageable and the patience to repeat it. When small habits are practiced daily, they reshape the body and the mind from the inside out. Over time, you may notice improved energy, clearer thinking, better sleep, and a greater sense of well-being. These changes may arrive quietly, but they are lasting. Through one small, consistent habit, healing becomes a natural part of everyday life rather than a distant goal. Healthy nutrition supports overnight repair by giving the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild itself while you sleep. Every cell in the body depends on nutrients to repair damage, reduce inflammation, and maintain balance. And this process becomes especially important at night when the body shifts its focus from activity to restoration. When the diet is rich in whole, natural foods, the body receives vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and healthy fats that work quietly during sleep to support healing. These nutrients help stabilize blood sugar, calm the nervous system, and support organs such as the liver and digestive tract as they perform deep repair work overnight. What you eat during the day directly influences how well your body heals at night. Meals built around vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, and healthy fats provide steady energy and prevent sudden spikes and crashes that disrupt sleep. Excess sugar, refined carbohydrates, and processed foods increase inflammation and place stress on the body, making it harder to enter a true repair state. At night, the body does not want to be overwhelmed. Heavy meals late in the evening force digestion to compete with healing, pulling energy away from repair and leading to restless sleep, discomfort, and fatigue the next day. Evening nutrition should be light, calming, and intentional. This is where the idea of a simple teaspoon before bed fits naturally. Gentle foods that have been valued for generations can support digestion, soothe the inflammation, and provide slow, steady nourishment without overloading the system. When taken at the right time, these foods work with the body rather than against it. The goal is not to add more, but to add wisely. Simplicity allows the body to rest, and rest allows healing to unfold. Hydration is another essential part of nutrition that supports overnight repair. Water helps transport nutrients into cells and remove waste products that accumulate during the day. Even mild dehydration can slow healing, stiffen joints, and disrupt sleep. Drinking enough water earlier in the day supports the body's nighttime processes, allowing cells to repair and regenerate more efficiently. Proper hydration also supports circulation, which ensures that healing nutrients reach every part of the body. As we age, the body becomes more sensitive to nutritional quality. It may require fewer calories but more nutrients. This means every bite matters. Choosing foods that nourish rather than simply fill the stomach makes a noticeable difference in energy, recovery, and overall well-being. Nutrition is not about restriction or perfection, but about awareness and respect for the body's needs. When healthy nutrition becomes a daily practice, nighttime healing becomes smoother and more effective. The body no longer struggles against poor choices but works in harmony with supportive ones. Over time, this leads to deeper sleep, reduced inflammation, improved digestion, and steadier energy levels. Food becomes more than fuel, it becomes information that guides the body toward balance and repair, allowing healing to continue quietly and naturally throughout the night. Gentle movement enhances recovery by reminding the body that it is meant to move, adapt, and heal even as it grows older. Movement is not about pushing limits or chasing intensity, it is about maintaining circulation, flexibility, and communication between the brain and the body. When you engage in light exercise such as walking, stretching, or simple mobility movements, you encourage blood flow to muscles, joints, and organs. This improved circulation delivers oxygen and nutrients that support repair while also helping remove waste products that can build up and contribute to stiffness and pain. The body heals more effectively when it is gently and regularly stimulated through movement. For older adults, gentle movement plays a critical role in maintaining joint health and muscle tone. Long periods of sitting or inactivity can cause the body to stiffen, making it harder to move comfortably and increasing the risk of injury. Light daily movement keeps joints lubricated and muscles engaged, reducing discomfort and supporting balance and coordination. This not only improves physical function but also builds confidence in the body's ability to move safely. When movement feels safe and enjoyable, it becomes easier to stay consistent, and consistency is what leads to long-term benefits. Gentle exercise also has a powerful effect on the nervous system. Physical movement helps release tension stored in the body and signals the brain to reduce stress hormones. As stress levels decrease, the body becomes more receptive to healing. This calm state carries into the evening, making it easier to relax and fall asleep. Better sleep then amplifies the body's overnight repair processes, creating a natural cycle of movement, rest, and recovery. Even a short walk during the day can make a noticeable difference in how deeply the body rests at night. Movement supports digestion and metabolism as well. Light activity helps regulate blood sugar levels and supports healthy digestion, reducing the burden on the body during sleep. When digestion is efficient, the body can devote more energy to repair rather than processing heavy or lingering meals. This is another reason why gentle movement during the day pairs so well with a simple, intentional bedtime routine. The body feels balanced rather than overwhelmed. There is also an emotional and mental benefit to gentle movement. Physical activity releases endorphins, which improve mood and promote a sense of well-being. This positive emotional state supports healing by reducing anxiety and encouraging relaxation. Movement becomes a form of self-care rather than obligation, reinforcing the belief that the body is capable and resilient. Gentle movement does not demand perfection or long durations. A few minutes done regularly is far more effective than occasional intense effort. When movement becomes part of daily life, the body responds with improved mobility, reduced stiffness, and greater ease of movement. This supports nighttime healing by ensuring that the body enters rest in a relaxed, balanced state, ready to repair and restore itself naturally through the night. Lifestyle and sleep routines matter because the body thrives on rhythm and predictability. When daily habits follow a consistent pattern, the nervous system feels safe, and this sense of safety allows the body to shift naturally into rest and repair. Going to bed and waking up at similar times each day helps regulate the internal clock, making it easier to fall asleep and stay asleep. For older adults, this consistency becomes even more important, as sleep patterns can become lighter and more easily disrupted. A stable routine signals the body that it is time to slow down, preparing it for the deep healing work that occurs during the night. Evening habits play a powerful role in how the body transitions into sleep. Bright lights, loud noises, and excessive screen time keep the brain in an alert state, delaying relaxation and interfering with natural sleep hormones. Creating a calming environment in the evening allows the mind to unwind and the body to let go of the day's tension. Simple actions such as dimming the lights, turning off electronics, and engaging in quiet activities help the nervous system shift into a restful mode. This gentle transition makes it easier for the body to enter the repair phase once sleep begins. Stress management is another essential part of a healthy lifestyle routine. Chronic stress keeps the body in a state of alert where healing is delayed or reduced. When stress is carried into the night, sleep becomes restless and shallow. Developing calming practices before bed, such as deep breathing, quiet reflection, or gratitude, helps release mental tension and prepares the body for rest. These practices do not need to be complicated. Even a few moments of calm can change how the body responds to sleep. The physical sleep environment also influences healing. A comfortable bed, supportive pillows, and a quiet, dark room help the body relax fully. Temperature matters as well, as a slightly cooler room often supports deeper sleep. When the body is physically comfortable, it is less likely to wake throughout the night, allowing repair processes to continue uninterrupted. Comfort reduces subconscious stress and encourages the body to remain in a restorative state. Lifestyle routines extend beyond sleep alone. Daily exposure to natural light, regular meal times, and gentle movement all support a balanced internal rhythm. These habits work together to reinforce the body's natural cycles. When these rhythms are respected, the body operates more efficiently and heals more effectively. Over time, consistent lifestyle and sleep routines create a foundation for long-term well-being. The body learns when to be active and when to rest, making healing more predictable and reliable. Sleep becomes deeper, energy becomes steadier, and the body feels more resilient. These changes may be subtle, but they are powerful, allowing the body to restore itself night after night with greater ease and efficiency. A positive mindset strengthens healing because the body and mind are deeply connected, constantly communicating with one another in ways that shape overall health. Thoughts, emotions, and beliefs influence how the nervous system functions, how hormones are released, and how the immune system responds. When the mind is filled with fear, frustration, or hopelessness, the body remains in a state of tension that makes healing more difficult. In contrast, a calm and optimistic mindset signals safety to the body, allowing it to relax and focus on repair. This does not mean ignoring challenges or pretending that discomfort does not exist, but rather choosing a supportive inner dialogue that encourages resilience and patience. As people grow older, it is easy to adopt beliefs that aging automatically leads to decline, pain, or loss of vitality. These beliefs, when repeated internally, can become self-fulfilling. The body listens closely to the messages it receives from the mind. When you expect weakness, the body often responds with caution and limitation. When you expect improvement, even gradual improvement, the body responds with adaptability and strength. A positive mindset does not promise instant results, but it creates the conditions where progress becomes possible. Gratitude plays a powerful role in healing. When you focus on what the body can still do rather than what it cannot, stress levels decrease and emotional balance improves. Gratitude shifts attention away from fear and toward appreciation, which calms the nervous system and supports healthy hormone balance. This calm internal state is essential for nighttime repair, as the body heals most effectively when it feels safe and relaxed. Even a few moments of gratitude before bed can influence how deeply the body rests and how well it recovers. Patience is another key aspect of a healing mindset. Healing rarely follows a straight line, and progress may feel slow at times. Impatience and frustration create tension that interferes with the body's natural processes. When you allow healing to unfold at its own pace, you reduce pressure on both the mind and body. This gentle approach supports consistency, which is far more important than speed. Trusting the process encourages the body to continue adapting and improving over time. Self-compassion also strengthens healing. Speaking kindly to yourself, honoring your limits, and acknowledging effort rather than perfection build emotional resilience. This emotional stability directly affects physical health by reducing stress and inflammation. When the mind is supportive, the body feels less burdened and more capable of repair. A positive mindset is not about controlling outcomes, but about creating a supportive internal environment. When thoughts align with hope, patience, and trust, the body responds by relaxing, restoring, and healing more effectively. Over time, this mental shift becomes a powerful companion to healthy habits, reinforcing the belief that improvement is always possible and that the body is continually working toward balance and well-being. Each night becomes a new opportunity. Each morning becomes a quiet reminder that small habits matter. Over weeks and months, these choices shape how you feel, how you move, and how you live. And perhaps most importantly, they remind you that healing is not something you chase, it's something you allow. So tonight, slow down. Take that teaspoon, take a deep breath, and let your body do what it has always known how to do. Heal, restore, and prepare you for another day filled with possibility.